Hello, welcome back to your Somali lessons. This is a series of lessons that will hopefully allow you to graduate from Somali class. This is Anchor 1. Anchor 1 consists of about 25 lessons each. Each lesson is very short and you cover it just in one session. And I broke down those tasks into very simple tasks. We'll cover today the first one. In the meanwhile, we'll see some basic kind of concepts about the whole thing of learning the language. Hey, I am your teacher, Ali Barre, by the way. Let's see why some very good news that we were getting lately from researchers like New York Times has posted this. You might look at that. Bilinguals, in any case, they say are smarter and because their brain improves in many ways. So even as they grow, when they are old, their likelihood of fighting with certain diseases increases. So for example, they may have the bilingualism. Bilingual might shield against the dementia, which is very serious disease. Now, and it's the same whether you are young or old when you have started those classes or learning another language. So that's why it would be a good idea to learn, to my understanding, as many languages as you can. I myself continuously try to learn new languages to pick up. A now, another thing that's very important is that a whole new window opens for you. In other words, as you you learn more about a language, you become closer to the community that speaks of those languages. Somali being one of those languages now that's spoken almost in all over the world. In many parts, I would say. In the United States, there are a huge number of Somalis who speak Somali language. Back home, there are many countries. Kenya, you name them: Kenya, Ethiopia, Somalia, Djibouti. All those surrounding countries speak to some degree Somali language. Europeans have there also shares of Somali language speakers. Let's move on. Now, one thing we have to clarify this: what is the aim of this course? The aim of this course is to teach you how to read and write and speak the Somali language, period. Read, let me say again: read, write, and speak the Somali language. So in the first part, you will learn to read and write, and then later on we'll focus more onto the speaking part. And who is this for? For English speakers. For those who would understand the English language very well. Okay, if that's not the case for you, you might please let it go the whole course and put down the book and think about another course or another way of learning this language. Right. Now the first lesson comes. The first lesson is about the vowels. Vowels are just like the English language. There are short vowels, there are long vowels. We only need to be reading those vowels as we read the English language. Listen to this very carefully. A, E, I, O, U. In a simple word, it goes A goes bar. It's not bar. This is just a bar. A short vowel. It's just one letter. And then bed, bill, bug, bur. Compare that with contrast with the long vowels. It becomes ah, and it becomes bar, bar, and e becomes e, or sorry, e becomes a, and it becomes bed, bed. So let's read one time both the long vowels and short vowels. We'll read those side by side. So a, bar. Par, e, bed, A, big. E, bill. E, bill. O, book. O, book. O, bur. O, bur. Just let's say the words now only, without saying the letters separately. So we say par. Repeat after me. Par, par. Bed, bed. Bill, bill. Book, book. Bur, bur. All right, let's see now. Seeing those, let's see few more words that used both the long vowels, short vowels. Listen to yourself as you read the long vowels, short vowels. Long vowels are a little bit longer than short vowels. First one is long vowels. See dear. Alap. You may repeat after me. Alap. We're going downward. Ape. Cool. Udgon. Snin. Elais. Odd. Book. Book. Ohin. Orki. Olol. Oba. Okay, you need to practice those words on your own. Plus, I might not need to tell you that as your teacher, you need to memorize any new word, new concept that comes around. Yes, the old-fashioned kind of memorization. Yeah, it might help anyway. It doesn't hurt, right? These are two alif words, and you need to know them next time that we see each other. We will not be teaching you every time translating the same word. No. Once we learn a word, I expect you to also remember and master its meaning. I might remind you two to three times, not after that. Alright, until then, we will see one last thing. The last thing we'll see is a little bit of, from now and then, we will look about the culture. This course will teach you the basic. You will know something about the culture. If you want to know about the community, then you will know you will know something about their history. So you might read in the book. I see here the map, the picture a little bit covers up, but Hatshepsut. Kids love this one. When I say Hatshepsut, they giggle around them. They have their own ways of saying this. Anyway, who speaks the Pharaoh's language? Let's use the queen of Egypt 3,500 years ago called Somali the Puntland, or the land of Punt. Sometimes you used to call it what? Land of ancestors. So my thinking was, if that was the land of your ancestors, then Somalia must be really very old. Very old. Alright. Until next lesson, lesson 2. Have a good day or a good night. Thank you very much.